The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Sunday night, July 6, 2014 on a Sunday night. Time now for the Waterford District PJ with the late night report. Sunday night, July 6, 2014. Good evening everybody, our congregation's at 11 o'clock here in Norton, Massachusetts. Got a temperature of 69 degrees with first gas. Humidity is 76%. With speed variable about 6 miles per barometer. 92 inches, due about 61 degrees and visibly not available. Alright. Let us take a look at our radar scope. It shows Anna rain showers from eastern Nova Scotia, stretching on for New Brunswick, up in the northern Maine, then for Quebec, and then stretching it on much of Ontario, and then stretching it in for central Michigan, some showers and thunderstorms around central Michigan and north central Michigan and southwestern Michigan, and spotty rain showers in southeastern Wisconsin off the Milwaukee area, and then stretching it down for central Iowa. Spotty rain showers for south central Missouri and north central Arkansas. Spotty showers and storms off the Carolinas and Georgia coastline. Spotty rain showers in central Georgia and a couple of spotty rain showers off the western and eastern portions of Florida coastlines. There. And we got some rain showers in western and north central portions of Mexico, and Atlanta rain showers from Colorado and western New Mexico, stretching in Arizona, 7 Utah, Memphis, 7 Nevada, and east central California. And we got a blob of showers and storms from north central North Dakota down for southwestern Manitoba and stretching down for Saskatchewan, and there's the rain showers in southern Alberta and then southeastern British coming in the northeastern Washington and northern Idaho. Cartwright, North Dakota, good evening, 72 degrees with clear skies here. Alright, let's take a look at our satellite look here, and it shows snags, places where the divers. Line of clouds covering the Mid-Atlantic, Canada, stretching in New England, northern New England, the Quebec, down in Ontario, and up to Manitoba. And stretching in much of West Canada, and then the line stretching from Ontario, Quebec, stretching in much of Great Lakes, and after northern Illinois, down for eastern Iowa. And a couple of batch clouds covering the Georgia, Carolina coast, and then for southern Georgia, down for coastal Florida, east coastal Florida. Patch of clouds covering Arkansas, down for south central Missouri, and Atlanta clouds from western Mexico, and then stretching in western Texas, and then stretching in Fork of the region, and down for southern Nevada, and down for eastern California. Patch of clouds covering North Dakota, down for Montana. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. Cold front from Wyoming and stretching in Nebraska, down for Iowa, down for Wisconsin. We got a warm front in eastern Wisconsin, and down for western Michigan, and down for north central Indiana. And we got a station front from Georgia, stretching in South Carolina, and off the Atlantic coastline. Front of mine from western Florida, down to Gulf of Mexico, and a station front from central Manitoba, stretching in Ontario, and up in Quebec. Front of mine from Montana, stretching in western Dakotas, and a front of mine from western Kansas, stretching in western Oklahoma, and down through western Texas, southeastern New Mexico, and then through western Mexico. Front of mine from southwestern Arizona, and down for Baja region of Mexico. High pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, low pressure western Arizona, western Oklahoma, western Mexico, southeastern Utah, and eastern Montana, and eastern Washington State, and southwestern Ontario. Here, while you have high pressure western Nevada and western Colorado. 77 degrees at temperature in Boston. It's 82 in Washington D.C. and Atlanta, 80 in Miami, 83 in Brownsville, 89 in Dallas, Texas, 85 in Kansas City, 81 in Chicago, it's 83 in Minneapolis, 78 in Albuquerque, 89 in Denver, it is 97 out in Salt Lake City, Utah, 74 in Los Angeles, 65 in San Francisco, it's 82 in Seattle, and it's 86 in Great Falls, Montana. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope around the country. Nope, let's take a look current conditions around the country. We have 75 degrees at temperature in Boston, 74 in Fitchburg, 71 in Bedford and in Barnes, 73 in Beverly, 75 in Gloucester, 69 in Worcester, 70 in Sturbridge, 70 in Webster, 72 in Milford, 73 in Norwood, 66 in Boston Harbor, 71 in Taunton, it is 69 in New Bedford, 72 out in Plymouth, 69 out
in the first place.
68 out in Falmouth, 68 in Cape Cod Bay, 64 in Provincetown, 66 in Moss Vineyard, 66 in Nantucket, 66 in Buckeye, 70 in Wesley and Smithfield, 71 in Springfield and Amherst, 70 in Greenfield, 72 in Pittsfield, 65 in Northampton, 73 in Albany, 64 in Bennington, Vermont, 67 in Brattleboro, Vermont. 65 in Keene and Jefferson, New Hampshire. 67 in Concord, New Hampshire, and Manchester, New Hampshire. 71 in Nashville, New Hampshire. 75 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 79 in Hampshire Bay. 74 in Woods Lock, Stratford, Connecticut. 71 in Meriden and New Haven, Connecticut. 70 in Waterbury and Denver, Connecticut. 73 in Bridgeport. 71 in Long Island Sound. It's 70 out in Montauk. 70 in Nislip and 70 in New York City. Here.
Looks like we're going to have it tomorrow. The moderate risk will continue. Waves are going to...
Okay, let's take a look at public discussion around the country. Unstable weather across the northeast part of the country over the next few days. And actually, there's scattered showers or thunderstorms for the southwestern and southeastern states. Some active and unstable weather expected from the plains of the Great Lakes to the few weak frontal boundaries that sweep across these regions. To begin with, a very weak boundary moving towards the Ohio Valley will continue to produce showers that thunderstorms ahead of it for the Ohio Valley to the northeast. However, to the best of the most strong and activity should remain farther north than the upper and the lower Great Lakes and southeast Canada beyond this additional waves of energy in the flow aloft could join in a few organized areas of convection from the upper Midwest on Monday and in the middle Mississippi by Tuesday. Moisture with the systems should remain marginal at the best of any of instability and the lift along the boundaries may be sufficient enough for SAS storms contain heavy rainfall and severe weather. Elsewhere, monsoon flow off the tropical Pacific Ocean will continue to feel widespread showers and thunderstorms from across the Four Corner region, and as usual, the best coverage of storms should occur during the afternoon and evening hours when the diurnal heating is at the peak. And in southeastern states, stormy weather is likely for the Florida Peninsula up to the southeastern coast of the moisture for onshore due to the clockwise flow around high pressure in both the Western Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico.
City, a number that still meets national standards.
Forecast discussion around New England heat and humidity will make its return for the first half of the work week ahead of a slow-moving cold front, while dry weather will dominate. Few thunderstorms will be possible times late Monday and Wednesday with the best shot for the mean across the interior. A few additional shots that will be possible Thursday if the cold front moves slower. But dry weather with low humidity will make its return by the end of the week. Near time until 6 a.m. Monday morning, shortwave moving east from Pennsylvania is spreading an area of mid-level into the western New England some mid-level clouds. As model RH failed to do show increase in moisture into the 857 millibar layer overnight. It showed a period of partly cloudy. The mostly cloudy skies are expected to update the sky grids to reflect current trends.
September after being charged with larceny.
Opening statements in the first trial connected to the Boston Marathon.
Alright, let's take a look at what's going on in the tropics.
And removing items from Johar Tsarnaev's dorm room after last year's deadly attack. Those items were later found in a landfill. A judge will allow federal prosecutors to tell the jury what Tsarnaev allegedly told Tsarnaev.
Surface trail extended from northeastern Florida to just offshore to the coast of the Carolinas to produce widespread cloudiness and ductile showers. Surface pressure are high into the area and strong upper level winds should prevent any significant development of the system as it moves northeastward to 10-15 miles per hour for the several days. So formation chance for 48 hours, low about 10% of formation chance for 5 days, low about 10%. And take a look at the Pacific here.
She called police to get rid of them. They found some
two areas of tropical pressure here. Number one, a broad area of low pressure several hundred miles southwest of Acapulco, Mexico. Gradual development with the system is possible during the next couple of days. It moves westward about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance by 48 hours, low about 20%. Formation chance by 5 days, low about 20%. And a weak area of low pressure located several hundred miles southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula continues to be produced disregarded showers and few thunderstorms. Development, if any, to the system should be slow to occur during the next few days, while move northwestward and west-northwestward about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance by 48 hours, low about 10%, and formation chance by 5 days, low about 20%. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on with Super Typhoon Nilgiri. Now it's going to become a super typhoon. Right now, a Category 4 storm, wind speed 155 miles per hour, wind gusts 190 miles per hour. And it's going to become briefly a Category 5 storm by about tomorrow. And it'll stay at 5, and then it's going to be a Category 4 storm and make its approach in southern Japan as a Category 4 storm. And there they have the Okinawa Air Base in Japan with the US Air Force Base, so they need to be on alert with the weather conditions because what is going on with this storm is going to make it wait in southern Japan as a strong Category 4 storm, and it's going to make its way down for much of southern Japan, and then
his family says this video shows the police
be closer to the Japan coastline, and it's going to make its landfall as a tropical storm by about Friday morning here. And much of Japan on the west side, the rainier part, so expect some flooding rains on the west side of the storm. East side of the storm will see the strongest winds, so those of you in the east side of the storm will get the strongest winds. So those of you in that area of Japan, try to be alert. Meanwhile, back here in New England, there are a few very warm and becoming humid on Monday as a few strong thunderstorms possible between 4 p.m. and midnight across western Massachusetts and southwestern Hampshire. Possible impacts: isolated strong winds and a lightning strike with a brief torrential rainfall here. As we take a look at a
But Israelis are saying this video does not
cloud cover here.
This boy was one of 6 boys who had
Overnight,
with petrol bombs, with
the clouds will make its approach, and even we will see some clouds in the morning commute.
returning home to Florida. That'll happen later this month. In the meantime, 6 Jewish suspects are now in custody and being questioned about the murder.
And I believe it's gonna be a few clouds around late at morning, and it's gonna clear up by the afternoon here. So I believe 50% cloudiness in the day and a 50% cloudiness in the afternoon, and then we're gonna take a look at the radar here.
Sitting on our doorstep, you know the thunderstorms are going to come marching this way on the timeline of their arrival.
The battle over immigration policy heating up the Sunday talk shows. The lines being drawn as a humanitarian.
And thunder's gonna make its way down to Central New York by about 9:41 a.m. and then it's gonna be north of Albany and around Syracuse by about noontime, and then 2 o'clock it's gonna make its way to southern Vermont and western Hampshire by about 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock the showers and thunderstorms make its way down for western Massachusetts, around the Central New York, down Vermont and New Hampshire, down to 7 Maine here, and then 6 o'clock the line of showers are going to be moving its way down to much of Northern and southern New Hampshire, Vermont and Maine, and western Massachusetts by about 8:22, and then 10:30 it's going to be still showering and thunderstorm around from much of the region near, from western central Massachusetts down to western Connecticut and northern Connecticut down to southern New England there, southern Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Alright, let's take a look at what is a view from outside there. And it shows a beautiful evening on tap with a touch of a humidity, and I believe that humidity is gonna continue to amp up a few levels by tomorrow, and then Tuesday and Wednesday will be a humid. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Play live TV room to room. Plus, watch live TV.
While it's sleeping in overnight hours of tonight, we are gonna see Port Kaskaskia with a low 63 degrees southwest. Wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Monday, Port Kaskaskia 69 to 89 degrees. For Monday, with Port Kaskaskia 89 degrees southwest with about 6 to 16 miles per gust 29 miles per hour. Monday night, Boca Kaskaskia low 71 degrees southwest with about 8 to 10 miles per gust 24 miles per hour. Tuesday, Boca Kaskaskia 93 degrees southwest with about 7 to 11 miles per gust 28 miles per hour. Tuesday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight, Petrovalg after 5 a.m. west, Boca Kaskaskia with a low near 72 degrees. South with about 9 miles per gust 23 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 20%. Wednesday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, Petrovalg before 70 above west, Boca Kaskaskia 89 degrees, chance of precipitation 20%. With that, chance of showers and thunderstorms, Boca Kaskaskia will lower around 68 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, Boca Kaskaskia 86 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. For that, Boca Kaskaskia low 63 degrees. Friday, Boca Kaskaskia 82 degrees. Friday night, Port Kaskaskia low 62 degrees. Saturday, Boca Kaskaskia 81 degrees. Saturday night, Port Kaskaskia low 62 degrees. For Sunday, chance of showers, Boca Kaskaskia 82 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Predators, what a phrase of the night. A sunny day on tap and a little humid on tap for tomorrow, as humidity will make its return. Pater Channel News Time is 11:14, 14 minutes after 11 o'clock.
That was on fire, and he became trapped inside.
And a look at the traffic on this late Sunday night.
Are now working to determine what sparked this fire. 2 other firefighters and 2 residents of that building have been treated for minor injuries.
shows a few slow spots there.
Both sides
Mass bike and eastbound side.
voicing their concern.
Bumps and bumper as you approach around the area. Route 120 in Newton here.
Continue to be a massive amount of individuals that are coming to the United States, and frankly,
495 northbound.
as
Slow from
a hurricane that comes in,
28 in Middleburg all the way down. You approach Route 24 in Raynham
housing people who are
due to traffic from the Cape. And speaking of the Cape, Route 6 on the
according to existing
east
laws,
westbound side, slow.
receive people
Now slow from
seeking asylum. In fact,
exit 4, which is Chase Road in Sandwich all the way down to the Sagamore Bridge on the westbound side of Route 6 here. And the service road to the rotary from Route 6. A little slowly approach the Broad rotary here, but otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on tap. And this is BJ about good night with a good positive up.
right in the middle.
One little accident there.
Antonio tells us right now they got school.
An accident on 93 South near the Mystic Valley Parkway, 93 South. Trust up spectrum, but otherwise, a good commute on the Sunday night. This is BJ about good night with a good positive to be see you tomorrow morning. Good night.